Hi everyone, Brian here wishing you a wonderful Friday and a great weekend ahead. Church of Our Savior has for a very long time been diligently working toward the construction of a new community center in place of our traditional and sadly out of date parish hall building. We're getting ready to do that. We don't have the exact date for construction to begin, but we know it will be sometime this year. That's very exciting, of course, but it's also filled with sadness about letting go of a very dear building that's held so many memories for so many people over a great many generations, but of course including the generation of people who are right here at Church of Our Savior right now. It also means that we can't worship in the church during that construction period. In case you didn't know, the parish hall building and the church building are interconnected. And so electrical, heat, plumbing, all of that kind of stuff is one reality from the church into the parish hall. So of course we can't really be there. It would probably be dangerous anyway. To have people going in and out of a construction site on Sunday mornings. We have found a wonderful alternative. I think it's wonderful because it's Salvatore's restaurant. And again, so many Church of Our Savior events have been held in their dining room over the years that it's almost a second COS place. Wedding rehearsal dinners, wedding receptions, receptions after funerals, and just celebratory times. When we were at a certain stage in the collection process and knew that we were probably moving forward, we had a big parish dinner right there in the parish hall. I mean, in the dining room at Salvatore's. But I'm sure that this still leaves a lot of people with anxiety. What's it going to feel like to worship in a space like that? And I will miss the church, and I love being in the church. Being in the church is part of my worship experience. I understand all of that. And it will be, you know, a traveling time, not the ordinary time that most of us have. But I am very excited for Church of Our Savior to be there. Because it'll be a whole new experience on the one hand and an absolutely traditional one on the other. The three services are going to go forward at the same three times. We're going to have parking at the Lurie Children's Outpatient Center on Clark Street, which is only a couple of blocks from Salvatore's. And the feel is going to be very, very, very similar, I'm sure. At the same time, we're going to get to be with each other and perhaps truly come to understand that the church isn't the building, actually. It's the people who fill it. So this Sunday at 10 o'clock, halfway between the 9 o'clock service and the 10:45 service, we're having a very special coffee hour at Salvatore's. I hope as many people as possible will come to this to get your peek at where we'll be worshiping, to get a feel for the place, to realize how close the nursery is going to be, to see the grand piano that's going to be part of our music program, and to feel the sense of the room. It's not a church, obviously, but it was built at about the same time, and it has it has that kind of late 19th century, early 20th century Chicago feel to it. So I'm really looking forward to as many COSers as possible joining us at 10 o'clock at Salvatore's. If you're coming to the 9 o'clock, we'll be out and ready to go over at 10. If you're coming to 10:45, just come that little bit early, like you're dropping off your kids at catechesis, and start out at Salvatore's. If you come to 7:45, come on back at 10. If you're not making either service, come at 10. It's going to be a great time, and I hope everybody's going to feel a little bit more at ease, a little bit more optimistic, and even a little bit excited about the opportunity of worshiping while we engage in this terrific and great project. So I hope to see you Sunday, 10 o'clock at Salvatore's for our congregational first peek. Take care till then and have a great weekend. God bless.